Okay, so first thing here, I'm doing st.markdown, and then I'm putting this one over there. All right, upload your resume and get smart recommendations. All right, so this one is an HTML tag. Okay, so that's why you see h4 is nothing but header 4. So HTML, we have header 1, header 2, header 3, header 4, header 5, header 6. Okay, so if it is header 1, it means that it's going to be very big, right? It's going to be bolder. So this part, all right, let's go all the way up. Right, upload your resume and get smart recommendations. That's the thing that I'm putting over there. Okay, that's the thing that I'm putting over there. So if I change this one to h1, okay, it's going to be very bold. So I'm saving Control S, and then if we come right, and I'm setting it to always now see how it is bold. Upload your resume and get smart recommendation. Okay, so if I put it to h2, it's going to be a little bit small. Okay, it's going to be a little, now see that it is reducing respectively. If I put it to h5, okay, and save it, it's going to be small. Okay, you see how now it has become very small. So depending on how you want it, you can just change it respectively. And this is the color. Okay, the color, I just chose it from here. Just go to HTML html_colorcodes.com. okay, this is the color that I copied and put it there. So you can just choose it. If I choose it to something red, right, and then I copy it, right, I copy and then come and paste it over there. All right, Control S to save it. Now instead of that, it's going to change to respective color. Now you see how it is. Okay, let's let me actually get the color right. I'm supposed to push this one up. Okay, now like this. Now make sure the color that you want is reflecting from here. It's reflecting here. Okay, so now I'm gonna copy and then I'm going to put it over there. Okay, Control S to save it. Now let's go back and see that it's red now. You see that's red. Okay, so that's basically what you do. All right, let me change it to the initial color that it was. I think that looks good for me, but I mean you can change it to whatever that you want. Okay, all right, then what else should I show you? Let's see. I mean the text, as I said, you can just change it. Okay, closing, if you put here h5, make sure you're closing it with h5. Okay, so that it makes sense. All right, so here the next one here is to create this part. Okay, the file uploader part. Okay, I'm sure these things you should know because we have done a lot of these things in the in the streamlit tutorial, right? We've created quite a lot of all these things, but I mean let's still go through. All right, so this is st.fileuploader, right? And then I'm putting the choose your resume, right? Which is this one, choose your resume over there, and then it's going to create this one here for me to be able to choose the resume. Okay, the format is PDF. All right, and then I'm saying that if I'm storing everything in PDF_file, and then here I'm saying that if PDF_file is not none, okay, that is if I have uploaded something. Okay, if it is none, then it means that I've not uploaded anything. Okay, for instance, if I cut this one from there, now it is none. Okay, because we have not uploaded anything. Okay, but if I uploaded something, which means that it is not none. Okay, it is not none. So that is the part that I'm saying. If it's not none, then I'm doing with st.spinner, then it's going to write uploading your resume. So if, let me cut it and show you to you, see that this one, uploading your resume, right? That is the part. So if I click on something I'm trying to upload, then it's going to spin. Okay, uploading your resume. So that is the part. This is the part that is doing that. Okay, and then I'm using time.sleep. I mean, I'm giving it just 4 seconds in between the time that is spinning and the time that this one is going to show. Okay, and what else? I mean, once I do that, it's just going to create a path for me using the PDF name respectively. Okay, so the PDF name is going to be there, and that's going to form a path for me. Okay, I think this one maybe I should have saved it as maybe save PDF. Right, save PDF path, something like that. That makes more sense, but it's okay. Otherwise, I have to change everything because it's here, right, and it's also here. So, which means I have to change all the names. But I mean, that's okay. I hope you get the idea. I mean, I wanted to store it more intuitively, like say PDF, right? Save_PDF path. Okay, so that I know that is my, or maybe save resume path, something like that. Okay, so that I know that that's my resume path. But that's okay. I just name it as save image path. That's fine. So once I do that, this is where I actually open it, okay, and then I read it as binary. Okay, read binary as f. I mean, this is a Python thing, and I'm sure by now you know how to read file. Okay, and then show underscore PDF, right? Then I put in this, and this show underscore PDF is one of the functions up here. Okay, let's go all the way up. Okay, like this one, right? Show underscore PDF. Okay, it's a function that I've created up here to be able to read it. Okay, so once you upload the file, right, you upload it as a read binary, and then you use base4, right? Earlier on I showed you what base4 means. Okay, base4 means that you're going to convert the read binary to text, okay, because you are reading it as binary, which is just going to be some ugly code over there. Okay, if you want to know how this read binary looks like, you can go to let me see what I can do to show you this. Okay, let me go to Colab. Okay, let me go to Google Colab, and I'll show you what that means. All right. Okay, let me just I just want to open anything here. Okay, whilst it's open, I'm just going to copy any image. So let me go and then get let's say we want to paste this image, so I just copy this image. All right, now in order for me to paste this image over here, right, let me go to test and then go here. Now if I paste this image over here, right, you see how it is, how the image has been converted. Okay, so this is how the PDF file is going to be converted. This is what we refer to as base4. Okay, this is a base4 code. Okay, this is a base4. See, you can see it up here. Okay, the image has been converted to base4. Okay, so this is how it is going to be done. Okay, before it can render it this way, so that's basically. So if I run it, you see that's showing. Okay, let me delete it because it's not part of it, right? And then close it. All right, yeah, just leave. Okay, so that's how the files, the resumes, the PDFs and everything is just going to be. Okay, so that's the part. So you need to now convert it. Let's see where we are. Where are we? Okay, we're done with this. Okay, here, right? So I was showing you this function, which is the show PDF, right? Which I say that is above is one of the functions that I created. All right, so that's it. You use that one to convert everything. Okay, to convert the read binary to base4, and then you'll be able to render the text or the image or whatever it is. Okay, so that's the part. That's this part. Okay, once you've read your resume, you'll be able to do it that way. All right, so once that part is done, then I'm going to use another function here, which is resume parser. Okay, resume parser. So let me show you what that means. All right, let's go all the way up. Okay, this one. Okay, so this one I got it from that PyRes parser. Okay, PyRes parser, that is what I'm going to use, resume parser. So this one will help me extract the entities from the resume respectively. Okay, all right, so that's what I'm using, and then I'm using .get extracted data. Okay, so to be able to extract all the data from the PDF file that I've read. Okay, and then here, if resume data, right, resume data equals PDF reader, right? So this PDF reader too, let me show you where it is. Okay, it's another function over here, PDF reader. So PDF reader is gonna contain PDF resource manager, which we imported. Okay, PDF resource manager. All right, so PDF resource manager is actually going to help me get the respective. For instance, if you get an email ID, it's supposed to be able to identify that this is an email ID. Okay, because if you use just the the resume parser, that alone will not be able to identify the individual entities and their respective tags. Okay, so this one here is going to manage that to be able to show the respective entities over there. Okay, so that's basically what I'm using over here, right? Okay, so let's go to where we were. Yeah, here. All right, so there's a part that we are. All right, so now we're going to store everything in this one, in resume underscore test. Okay, so here we will be able to get all the data from that resume that we have read, and then we save everything in resume underscore test. So all our data that we have been able to extract from the I mean, from the resume, it's now stored. Okay, if you load this one, all the data is going to be extracted and stored in this resume underscore test. Okay, now this is the part that we design the page, okay, going forward. All right, so here you see that we have resume analysis. Okay, that's the part. This is the part. Okay, and then st.success hello plus the resume data, and then inside the resume data we are extracting only the name, right? Inside the resume data, so hello and then the person's name. You see that it's extracting the person's name respectively. If you go to the resume parser, you will see that we can extract the name, the email, the mobile number, skills, and so on. Okay, that's why we are doing that, and they are all keys that you can use. Okay, they are all keys that you can use. They have already inbuilt over there, right? So name is, I mean, it's kind of a dictionary. So if you use name, it's gonna get the name. If you use number of pages, it's gonna get the number of pages. If you use email, it's gonna get the email respectively, right? So that's what we are using. So here I do that. Okay, and then your basic information that I'm writing over here is nothing but this. Let's go here, right? Your basic information, right? Or your basic info. That's it. And then here I'm using try except, right? Just in case it's not able to extract the name properly or the data properly, I should still want to be able to continue extracting the other data. Okay, so here I'm extracting the name, the email, the mobile number, and then the number of pages. Okay, these ones I got them from here. Okay, they are actually keys that are here: email, mobile number, okay, number of pages. They should be written the same way. Skills, okay, they should be written the same way. So that's basically what I'm doing over there, right? In order to get them. So that's why if you come here, you see that we have the name, email, contact, resume. Okay, that's what I'm doing, right? Name, email, contact, resume page, pages. Right, you can change them if you want, right? But make sure that these ones here are the same, okay? Because they were inbuilt inside the resume parser itself. So if we change them, it will not be able to identify it. All right. And then here, the candidate level, I'm saying that if the resume data, right, that is the number of pages, is equivalent to 1, then the candidate level is fresher. Okay, then the candidate level is fresher. So for instance, I mean, let me continue, then I'll show you, right? And then if the number of pages, that is the resume, number of pages of the resume is equal to 2, then the person is intermediate level. If the number of pages is greater than or equal to 3, then the person is at experience level. Now, the logic that I'm using over here is that if the person is having only 1 page, right, then it's likely that the person is an inexperienced. This person is just a beginner or fresher, so the person doesn't have much experience. Okay, so this one I just hypothetically created just for this tutorial. Okay, this resume, right, I just hypothetically created just for this to show you this tutorial. Okay, so this one I created it for 3 pages. All right, so for instance, if it's able to read and then say that, okay, I read 3 pages, it means that the person is quite an experienced person, right? The person might be having a lot of skills or a lot of education or certifications to list, and that's why they're having quite a long, maybe some publications or some other projects or work industry experience, quite a long of them. So that's why they're able to have 3 long pages. Okay. But if the person has not done much in life, right, then the person may be having maybe just 1 page. Okay, that's the logic. Okay, but it's also possible that the person might be having just 1 page, but the person might be experienced. Okay, so that is another thing that I will talk about later on, right? But right now, that's the logic that I'm using over here. Okay, all right, so that's this part. Then the next part here is the keywords, right? I'm going to show some skills, right, to be able to generate the keywords. Okay, so now I'm saying that st_tags is one of the functions above. If we go all the way above here, right, it's part of the models. You see that is here, part of the models that we imported. Okay, so it's a whole function that has been created, but you just have to import and use it. Okay, it's part of it, the streamlit tags. So from streamlit tags we import st_tags. So that's what I'm using down here, right? So let's go the way here. Here. Okay, so what I'm passing in is that your current skills, right, and then test, see our skills recommendation, value equals resume. I'm going to show you, so don't worry, right? I just want to walk you through here. resume underscore data, and then I pass in skills. So this resume underscore data, right, is the same thing that I'm doing here, resume underscore data, where I was able to extract the name, the email, the mobile, and the number of pages. So here I'm also extracting the skills. Okay, so this skills, you have to make sure that it's the same as that. Okay, skills is there, so make sure that it's spelled the same way. And then it's going to extract the skills for me respectively. Okay, so once I do that, I'm going to store it in a variable called keywords. Okay, because I'm going to use it later on. Okay, I'm going to use it later on. So once I come here, right, that keywords, you can actually see, so your current skills. Okay, that's what is here, your current skills. Okay, when I'm showing those skills, those are the keywords that I've extracted from the resume. All right, and then when I come here, see our skill recommendation, right, so that one will come here. Okay, see our skill recommendation below. So that is it, see our skill recommendation below. Now that part is done. Now the next part is I'm creating this one for, this one is mainly for the IT. I did it for the IT, but you can keep on adding. Okay, for instance, I'm getting keywords for data science, one for web development, one for Android, one for iOS development, one for UX, UI UX. Okay, but you can keep on adding. You can just keep on adding, right? I just did it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? But you can keep on adding. So what I'm doing here is that I've already put some keywords over here, right? I've put some keywords over here, which I'm going to, based on that, to categorize the resume that the person is uploaded. So if I extract these keywords, okay, if I extract these keywords that I find in the resume, and then I compare it with what I have, and I find any of them inside. Okay, for instance here, let's see the keywords that I have. Okay, so here I can see, say, machine learning. Okay, machine learning is a keyword over here. Okay, so if I come here, I can find machine learning over here in my predefined keywords. Then I see that, okay, this person is likely to be looking for data science job. Okay, because for data science job you need certain skills like machine learning, deep learning. So if the person has put these kind of keywords in their resume, then I'll be able to recommend data science courses and data science, give some recommendations regarding to data science. Okay, in the same way, if the person has included in their CV something like React, Django, Node.js, PHP, something like that, okay, JavaScript, then I know that, okay, then this person is likely to be a web developer. Okay, in the same way, if someone has included in their CV Android development, Flutter, Kotlin, something like that, then I know that, okay, this person is likely to be Android developer. The same way with iOS and then UX UI. Okay, so that's basically the logic here. So I store everything in their respective names, right? Android keyword, web keyword, DS keyword, and then UI UX. Okay, so once I do that, now I'm going to go through the skills that the person is having. Okay, so resume underscores data, right, and then I'm picking the skills. If I find the skills of the person and I convert it to lowercase, because I don't want say the person has included machine learning. Okay, let me even maintain this one as M and then go here. If the person has started, for instance, see that they start with capital letters. Okay, but I don't want my code here to be confused with capital letters starting with machine learning starting with capital letters and machine learning here starting with small letters. They are all the same, right? But if one is starting with caps and one is in lowercase, it's just going to interpret it as different thing. Okay, so in order to see that this machine learning that we have been able to extract here is the same as the keywords that I've given here, I convert everything to lowercase, okay, to be on the safer side. All right, then if I find a keyword in the DS keyword that I've extracted, okay, if the person upload their resume, extract the keywords, then I find that, okay, those keywords are present in the DS keyword that I've extracted, then I'm saying that, okay, the recommendation field is now going to be data science. Okay, the recommendations field is going to be data science. Then I'll say that, okay, our analysis says you are looking for data science job. Okay, then I'll output this message. Okay, so you can see that our analysis says you are looking for data science job. Let me try to upload something else and then you will see how this concept is working. Okay, so maybe let me go and then upload something like this. Okay, so you see that the spinning thing is working over there. All right. Okay, so let's give it some small time to upload. Okay, so now let's go. It's still uploading. Just couple of minutes and then we'll see. All right, let's go down, down, down. It's still running. All right, let's go see. Okay, so now if you go all the way up, you see that our analysis says you are looking for Android app development job. Okay, because it's finding something like JavaScript, website, or those kind of things. Okay, UI is there, but it's not that much as compared to say MATLAB, C, right? C is a programming language, Python, you know, those kind of things. Android, mobile, you see that. So it will be able to now output this. This message. Okay. Right, our analysis says you are looking for a web development job. Okay, so that's how it's doing it. Okay, so I'm using if, elif over here, elif. So the code is just the same thing, just that I keep on changing the message that I'm going to output. This one, I change this one, then I change this one over here, and then the skill recommendation. Okay, so if it is data science, these are the skills I'm going to recommend that you should learn: data visualization, predictive analysis, statistical modeling, data mining, clustering and classification, data analysis, quantitative, so on and so forth. All right, those are the things that I'm going to recommend. All right. Okay, and then if it is say web development, then I also have some skills that I want to develop. I want to recommend. All right, and then that is if those skills are not already present, right, in the in the user skills set. All right, then over here I have it for Android, right, and then I have it for iOS. I have it for UI UX. Okay, so the code is just the same thing, right? It's just that I keep on changing the respective words. All right, so that is this part for you. That is the part that we use just to create this part. Okay, now and also created the recommended skills. All right,